Hey guys, how are you doing today? So it is Halloween day 19, and today I am doing a calavera, or as most people know it, a sugar skull. If you're not sure what this is, you should really go look up Day of the Dead. It is a Mexican tradition regarding honoring and remembering your family members who have passed and friends who have passed on basically on Halloween, on the 31st. It's called the Day of the Dead. It's a cool thing actually, and here we go. Let's see how we do this. Technically, I don't know why I'm not talking on this. You could use a white base of paint. I don't happen to have any right now, or if I do, I have no idea where it is. So I'm pretty pale anyways. So I'm just going to use my normal porcelain alabaster. I think it's alabaster. Yep, alabaster. For this part. And then just my regular translucent setting powder. Because like I said, I'm already fracking pale. I don't need a lot of help looking paler. Like when I did my broken doll yesterday. That's funny. I absolutely did not need to do anything to make myself look more porcelain. Just, my normal makeup. I think this one is called porcelain. Nope, swan. That's the Born This Way. I don't know how I managed to throw a drop down on my face there, but whatever, I did. A good deal of this look is actually going to be accomplished with eyeliners. Oh, I didn't grab the sharpener. I'm going to need that in a second. Well, maybe more like a couple minutes, but you know what I mean. We're gonna get the other eyeball. At this point, I'm thinking, do I have a pencil sharpener or a makeup sharpener within reach? I don't think I do. I will have to actually get up to go grab it. Because I know one of my pencils is not very sharp. If I have to use that one, I might not need to use that one. All right. This is the Saté London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I'm just using a little puff here. Oh, geez, that was kind of cakey. I'm trying to remember if I've ever actually whitened my face for the sugar skull. I feel like I must have at some point. But like I said, I really don't know where that white foundation is. I know where the red is, but that would not be the right shape. That is the wrong costume. So I really do pat this in for the most part. I was just wiping off some excess there because I got a little crazy. It is a loose powder, and so sometimes you get a little too much on there. But I just like to brush off any extra that's hanging out. All right. This is not cooperating with me at all. The lid won't go back on my powder, and I don't know why. It's being weird. Ugh, whatever, just don't tip it over, I suppose. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is eyeballs. But we need a line around them first. The eyeshadow, the eyebrows are just going to be covered in powder at some point. Oh, what happened to my little mirror? It should be right here. I hate it when you think you had everything and then you're like, no, I really don't. Where do I put things? I know where it should be. Oh, there it is. Just need paint. Oh, little mirror, that's what I was looking for. Okay, this would probably be easier with a pencil, but here we go with liquid. You really can do this with either a pencil or liquid, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever is easier, whatever you have, whatever colors you want. My dress happens to be burgundy, purple, and aqua, so I'm going for a big purple line around. Whoop, come on. I almost feel like I got it too far out on the inside of here. Oh, come on, get off of there. There was a little hair on my face, sorry. Feels like there's something on my eyelashes too. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was not the best circle. It's not the worst, but it wasn't the greatest. We gotta do it again on the other side. Ugh, whatever. That looks horrible. Holy crap. Some days, I tell you. This is why I don't usually use the brush ones, honestly. I'm always afraid that the brush type aren't going to work very great. But at the same time, you could have the same issues using a pencil if you ran out of pencil or broke it or something. There's no perfect method. You can always clean it up with a little concealer if you have to. The main point right now is just to get a big circle around each eye for that sunken in eyeball shadow. And you can make the line as thick or as thin as you want. Looks like I'm making mine thicker right now because I totally screwed it up right there. I'm going to have to make the other side thicker because this side I just did such a bang up job on. And I mean bang up as in bad, not as in great, honestly. Get up a little thicker. Then it's not the end of the world. It's going to be filled in with eyeshadow once I get the line done properly. Again, I feel like this is not great. I have seen kits that you can get where they have kind of like a temporary tattoo or stencils, jewels, all that you can do instead of trying to freehand it like I am. I'm a glutton for punishment. So I'm just doing it by hand. The side looks funny right here. It doesn't look very round, does it? Crap. Needs to come out farther, which means now I'm going to have to clean it up. But that is the beauty of a small flat brush and a little concealer, which is what we're going to do right now. We're going to clean up this circle before we go any farther. Because more will be done, and I would like it not to look like crap. So just, and I'm using my really little one because I have to do such tiny adjustments. I'm going to need to clean right here a little. This whole thing right here. But carefully. Should have grabbed a makeup remover towelette to clean my fingers off with. This is always a messy prospect. Always. Alright. Now, so I need to clean up a little bit right here. And perhaps right here. Okay. Any other little blurbs? Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's whatever you're comfortable with. If you're okay with it being a little on the messy side, go for it. Alright, now I'm taking the Queen palette from Eloise and grabbing this lovely blue down over here. And that is what I'm going to put inside of the circle. On the entire inside of the circle. Yeah, even over the eyebrows. We're just going full bore blue. All teal. I actually kind of wish it was a little bit lighter of a teal, but I don't feel like digging through all of my palettes because there's a lot of them to find a lighter teal, although I'm sure I own one. This one will be just fine. Although now I kind of wish I had teal mascara, but I don't. I do have purple. I could go back to the purple for that if I want to. I wonder, is there a way to somehow make your mascara look a different color? I suppose if you put on a little... Oh, I've got white mascara. I wonder if I put on white mascara and then just kind of brush this over the top, if it would be a mess or brilliant. Could go either way. Now, if I'd really been thinking about it, I bet you I have an eyeliner that's this color, teal, that I could have put along the waterline, but I don't know if it would match exactly or if it'd be a little off. So maybe it's better not to. Okay, so there's my lovely teal eyeball. I mean, I guess technically you could do them different colors. There's really a lot of wiggle room when you look at this. Look up Sugar Skull for ideas, or if you have a Sugar Skull costume, match it to your costume. Do whatever is great for you. You can even put your eyes black if you want to, because sometimes that's exactly what they look like when they're Sugar Skulls. Sorry, this part might be a little boring because all I'm doing is making my eye sockets blue. Of course, you could do these a little bit smaller too if you really wanted to. You could just follow right around your eyeball and have the circle under your eyebrow if you really wanted to. I feel like my eyes aren't big enough to try to do that. I'd have to do the whole glue down your eyebrows to create a new line thing, and I'm not in the mood for all of that mess. I'm fine with them being large. The decorations on the rest of the face really vary a lot. Flowers is pretty popular. Spiderwebs is popular. Just random swirly filigree type stuff is pretty popular. As far as traditional Calavera art goes, So there really is a lot of options. If you're going to do a look like this, I mean, you can copy what I'm going to do. That's fine. But I really encourage just getting some ideas and really going out there and getting some ideas. One thing that definitely is pretty much a mainstay of all Calavera art is that around the eye sockets almost always look like flowers. So this is where I need that sharpener. Just a sec. It wasn't far. It was just off camera is all. And I just stepped on my skirt trying to sit back down. Goodness. And then I realized as I sat back down that my garbage can is behind me somewhere and not close enough to not lean off camera for that too. All right, here we go. Now we're just making our eyes into giant flowers. Now I got them kind of close here, so I'm going to have to make the petals kind of small if I want to be able to squeeze them through there. You could do this with the liquid as well. Personally, I just don't think I can control it enough for that. I'd rather use the pencil. Under the eyes is always kind of tough because that's more flexible skin, I guess would be a way to put it. At least for me, it's much more flexible skin. Now, I know that these are probably going to touch in the middle there, but whatever. Tried to make them just a little more skinny, but they're still going to touch. Just like that. Now, you can fill them in if you want to. You can leave it like this. Today, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to fill them in. Dang it, man. Weird little blurb right there. It's okay, because we still have a little of that on our brush to work with. Now, the other side. This. Now, I'm somewhat ambidextrous, but I don't think I could quite pull off nice little loops with my left hand, which is too bad, because that would definitely make my life easier if I could. Also, my pencil is getting a little dull, so I need to sharpen it again. Which is why it was dull in the first place. Because I have used this for this more than once. It's a nice kind of iridescent purple. So I really dig it for the sugar skull look. Totally did not mean to have the last one be right on my bridge of my nose, because that makes it a weird spot to try to draw. That's a little weird. All right, there we go. Now, there's the white one over here. Ooh, the white one's over here. Sweet. This is going to be a total experiment. I do not know if this is going to work. We'll find out in a minute. Because it would be kind of cool if my eyelashes could match. If not, maybe I'll just leave them white. White wouldn't be bad, right? Could also have done them purple or blue, because I have those colors as well. I don't think purple's in front of me. Oh yeah, it is. It's right there. That's interesting. All right, now. Oh. It kind of almost poked my eyeball. Not so much working. Okay. Let's just see if we can cover it with the purple. I don't like it. It's not working. So we'll just go purple. Cause, oh, shit. A little bit flicked down on my face. So I'm just going to do purple because we already have purple going on. And I totally should have done my eyeliner before I did this. Good Lord. I'm really not paying attention to life, am I? That's what I get for trying to do something complicated on a Monday. That works. This side will probably end up looking better just because I'm doing it in the proper order. And I won't have put the white on there first trying to be cool and failing. Alright, now... No, we're not going to cooperate. Trying to use that same iridescent blue we just used around our eyes. Underneath, or purple, I mean, iridescent purple. Under here. And it is only semi-cooperating with me. There we go. Sorry guys, this might end up being kind of a long video. All right, there we go. So now our eyes are done. Big eyes, right? So next we're going to work on our jaw and mouth line. Okay, so we've just got a black pencil. There's a lot of ways to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing a simple one because it kind of started and then I went, I don't like this, and kind of started again. So I'm actually going to start, see, you want to follow, if you're going to do a jaw definition, you want to follow where your cheekbone and that top of your jawline naturally go. Me, I'm lucky. There's an indent right here. I have Norwegian bone structure and it makes it very, very easy to find that line. And so what I'm going to do, and I'm not doing full like some, I'm just going like this right down here to the top of where my teeth will go. And then this way to the top of where my teeth will go. And then, yeah, draw your teeth. Oh, I did not do those lines out even. Jesus criminy. I always like to start with the middle just because I want to make, and, you know, kind of work my way out from there to try to get it as even as I can. And then obviously I just match the bottom to the top. I didn't match that one very well, did I? Oh, that tooth's crooked. Whatever, it's close enough. Now, here's where there's some definite wiggle room. If you want, You can do the points at the bottom of the teeth where they meet your gum line. You can do another line down here for the bottom half of your jaw, which I don't feel like doing today, so I'm not going to. I've seen some people who still do lipstick on their lips, even with the teeth there, which, I don't know. I kind of dig it, I kind of don't. What I usually end up doing, though, is taking a little bit of the liner and just doing it in here, along the inside of your lip line, just to give that shadow effect where your teeth meet. Oh, well, your lips, but you know what I mean. Your teeth. And like I said earlier, there really is a lot of things you can do. There's just so many variations on the Calavera that you can do. One thing I do like to do, though, is take a little brush at first. So I'm just starting with this little detail brush. And this is my Jeffree Star Cremated palette. And I'm going to go into the darkest black there is, which is called Hearse. And I'm going to take a little bit of that and just run it right underneath this line and to the side here. To give us a little shadow. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I know this does look great right now. Give me a minute. Alright, so that's just the general shape, right? To give me a little shadow. I guess I could have gone to this corner here too. And then I'm going to take this fluffy one, which probably has a little residual black left on it from yesterday's broken doll, but it could be a completely clean brush, and that's fine. We're just going to work this down to create more of a shadow and start a harsh line. It almost makes it look like you're wearing like a theatrical mask. And this is casting the shadow down onto the rest of your face. Now, if you were doing your lower jawline, you could easily just do this shadow in between the two as well. I will probably do a normal skull later in the month, which I will actually do a more defined jawline thing. There, I like it. It's obviously, this is more of the comical or cartoony version of a sugar skull. So another thing that's kind of big is doing flower accents. Of course, if you haven't ever seen roses on sugar skulls, you've probably never even seen sugar skulls. But spider webs are also a big thing. And I like to do kind of like a V-shaped spider web, either here or here on the chin, because they're easy places to do it. So let's do it here. I'm going to start with one line. Line to the side. And one more line. Then, I should really be doing this with my little mirror. You just do those swoopy lines in between. It's not perfect, but who cares? I don't. Now, oh, I didn't grab any other colors. We're going to do a flower on a forehead. Maybe, kind of. This is the So Chic Cosmetics liquid dip liner. And I'm just going to make a circle. Maybe I should look at the small mirror to do this a little easier. Oh, Lord almighty. I should have done this higher up. Stuck with it now. Ugh. I am not good at making dots with a paintbrush. Can I just tell you that? I need like a dauber, I swear. What color is this one? This one should be a good one. It's nice, bright purpley color, and it's a little stick. I mean, I suppose I could have used the same purple I used earlier, but I kind of don't want to. So what I'm going to do here is make petals, maybe. Oh, good Lord. I'm kind of failing, and I also totally got yellow on the it's a lip liner. I mean, it's not a rose like a lot of times what you see, but that's because I don't know how to draw a rose. I wish I had a pink in that So Chic. I just feel like this isn't a dark enough color to really work here. We're gonna leave it because I don't have time to deal with this. I am gonna go back to this purple that we used previously. And at least do circle around the middle and an outline. Oh. That's slightly better. At least there's some color to it now. And that'll do it for the makeup. I might come back in and do, I need to find my rhinestones real quick, but I might put some jewels on here and here, but I gotta go find them first. Apparently somebody thinks she needs to be in my way. Oh, she just dug her claw straight into my arm and I can't get it out. Can you release my arm, please? Can you get your claw out of my arm, please? Ow, it's really in there. What's here, Daddy? Oh. Ooh, gross. Rude cat. I did think of something. Oh, good Lord. I remembered I have this chunky glitter glue. It's Amok. It's from the ColourPop collection for Hocus Pocus. And I thought maybe with one of these little brushes, I know this isn't really what this one's designed for, but I don't care. I might be able to grab some of that and maybe make this cool. Oh yeah, I like that. Kind of glitter up the flower on my forehead. Ignore all the noises made by the cat behind me, please. Don't know what she's doing. All I know is she's making noises. What you doing back there, Harry? You getting into shit? She probably is. She's really good at getting into shit, honestly. She likes to jump up on the computer desk and get in the way when I'm on phone calls. She likes to jump up in the middle of my craft project. She likes to jump up basically and get in the way of everything. That's what she does. She's a cat. What do you expect, right? I expect her in the way all the time. All right. I do actually like that glitter up there. So that helped a little. Now, what are we missing? Nose. We're missing the nose. That could be good. And jewels, right? I did find my jewels. Oh. So I started this makeup look during my lunch and I ran out of time, and so I've had my glasses on and it smudged some of that. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, so it just stick it right on my nose. I'm getting the whole bottom part, well, not the whole thing apparently. I'm screwing up right there. Bottom part of my nose here. This is the Bodygraphy Onyx one that I got in my Boxy charm this month. I've literally only used it to put designs on my face. I haven't used it as actual eyeliner. Oh, no, wait. I might have when I first got it, but then I was like, who cares? This takes a lot of pencil. And all I've done so far is, and I started like the side of the cartilage up at the top of the nasal passage up here and came straight down. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it that way. And then came this way with it and then filled it in. Apparently, football is happening in the other room now. There's something about touchdowns. All right. But obviously, that looks stupid, right? So you have to go from this one point kind of to the middle of the bulb of your nose right there. And the same from the other side. And then fill in. Okay, now I need to fix what I didn't realize my glasses had screwed up. Real quick. I guess that's the only problem with not doing my makeup all at the same time, is I screw some of it up before I get around to taking pictures. Harry, what are you doing? I really don't know what she's into back there. She's just making a lot of noise. Oh my gosh. This is not, oh my gosh. I've just changed this to being purple. Because I thought I grabbed the black and I did not. So now it's purple on my lips. It's fine. It'll be fine. It wasn't intentional, but it's what's going to happen. There we go. Okay, so now, what colors do I have? I have clear, I have pearls, I have colors. I guess I'll use these lash tweezers because it's what I have on me, or over here. I wish I had black rhinestones. And I feel like I probably do somewhere. But this room is in a state of chaos. So if I do, I have no clue where they are. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Oh, come on, really? Okay, you won't use my eyelash tweezers for this. They're going to be all wonky. Oh, come on. These tweezers are not good for this job. Oh my god, I need real tweezers. Oof. Oh wow, I just realized I had the perfect example of a sugar skull sitting next to me this whole time. See, here he is. He's a cute sugar skull. There we go. I think I'm actually going to take this and fix that corner. The corner really winged out farther than the other side. Oh, I didn't put one there yet. I was like, why is that one not sparkling? Because you have to put it on first. That's why. I'm going to put a slightly... bigger one down here. Oh, come on. And I have super tiny ones that I'm going to put in between. Did I put adhesive with that? I hope so. Apparently, 3 of them just fell onto my shirt. Where did I lose? Oh! Like, there's no sticky on the back of them. What the hell happened there? I don't know. It looked like one of them was one of these bigger ones, but I don't see me missing any of them. I don't know. Kind of feel like these ones should have been the bigger ones too. Maybe just the ones on the outside edge. And the center could be the bigger ones. Now, these ones are peel and stick rhinestones. You could honestly get any rhinestones and use a little lash adhesive to stick them on as well. You wouldn't have to only use peel and sticks. I just like peel and stick because they're easier to deal with. unless, you know, the adhesive doesn't come off the back with it. Oddly, I'm not sure how I feel about that spider web now, but that's okay. Do I want to do anything else? That is the real question. Nope. Yeah, we'll leave it, I guess. No, I don't like it. I hope that doesn't take off the... Ouch. Yellow with it. You kind of did. Do I need to fix my yellow now? Is it missing a dot? Is it noticeable enough? Oh god, it's super duper missing a dot. Let's fix it. Shall we? I totally messed up that dot. Alright. I kind of don't know how I feel about this situation. I almost feel like I need to, like they weren't defined well enough. I don't know. It's one reason why I really wanted black dots. Rhinestones, I mean. But I'm pretty sure I have some. Like, I'm sure I have black rhinestones. Yeah, I hate this whole thing now. I feel like I went too far with it. Like, way too far. And yes, I realize I just wasted all of those. I also just made a mess because half of them fell down my shirt when I took them off. Just get those out of there later. Random. I literally had one stuck to my boob. All right, let me fix the lines a little. Did I just totally screw it up now? I might have. That's a little better. I could clean it up more with concealer, maybe. And I would need a really tiny brush to fix in there. I need to just leave it alone is what I need to do. It's fine. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's fine. It will be fine. All right. So the last thing I need is the rest of my outfit. I'll be right back. There we go. We've got a lace veil here. That's the same color blue. And our flower crown. I'll take some full-size pictures and add them to the end of this once I sign off, because there's no way to get this all on the video unless I take you onto the haul. But there we go. There is my sugar skull look, although I still feel like it needs to have a little touch up here and there. My eyebrow itched at one point and I scratched it and I just realized I lost a bit of the line. So this is our final look. Sorry, I had to fix that little spot there really quick. And again, as I said earlier, or a couple times really, if you don't know anything about the traditions of Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, please check it out. It's a really cool festival. And there's our finished look for the day. Kind of feel like the rainbow hair kind of goes with, especially this side, where it's got the greens and the purples more than the yellow over here. But hey, yellow ties into the flower, right? There we are. Bye, guys.